is Wilson Ochuka. Now, we begin the bulletin tonight with the developing story in the neighboring country, Uganda. Millions of Ugandans took to the polling stations to elect their next president in an exercise that was marred with extensive late opening of polls amidst widespread technological failures. Several polling stations reported failing voter identification devices, forcing electoral officials to revert to manual identification of voters using printed registers. Opposition presidential candidate Robert Kyangulanyi, alias Bobi Wine, has claimed that the machine's failures were a deliberate attempt by the ruling party to manipulate the votes to the benefit of incumbent President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who seeks a seventh five-year term. President Museveni says despite early morning glitches, voter identification machines were functioning properly during the day. At this hour, vote counting is underway across Uganda, with vote tallying and collation expected in the coming days. Melita Oletenges has that story.
Ballot boxes and voting materials were delivered early to polling stations across Uganda, marking the start of the voting. An estimated 21,600,000 registered voters were expected to cast their ballots. But shortly after polling began, problems emerged nationwide as biometric voter verification machines malfunctioned in many stations. Long queues formed as frustrated voters waited, forcing the Electoral Commission to resort to the manual voters register. Several voters expressed concern over the delays.
We are here still standing, waiting for the machines. They're telling us machines are not yet here. So we are just waiting, and we are hoping we vote in time.
Like we are here, they have not sensitized the people, and everyone doesn't know what to do.
Opposition leader and National Unity Platform candidate Robert Kyangulanyi, popularly known as Bobi Wine, cast his vote at Magere in Kasangati, accompanied by his wife Barbara Kyangulanyi. He accused the authorities of using the machine failures to manipulate the vote.
The biometric machines were apparently imported to prevent rigging, but now they have largely failed, so people are voting manually.
President Yoweri Museveni, the ruling NRM candidate, voted at Rwakitura and dismissed the claims, saying the system is functional and that the government is investigating the cause of the glitches.
Why it could be that when we took them, we used a different angle. When you put an angle to me, but the real decisive factor was the face. My face was accepted by the machine here, so the machine works.
Bobi Wine also accused security agencies and the Electoral Commission of bias, insisting the election was neither free nor fair.
The world should be reminded that we're holding elections in the dark. The internet has been switched off across the country.
The election follows a tense campaign period marked by repeated violence, alleged abductions of activists, and arrests of opposition supporters. The nationwide internet shutdown by Uganda's Communication Authority has further limited citizens' ability to share information with the outside world. Vote counting began after polling stations closed at 4 p.m. local time. Melita